Hey everyone, it's Deb Naylor with the Flying Stamper, and I am here today to talk to you guys about the May Paper Pumpkin Kit. Mine came in the mail I picked it up about 2 hours ago, and I wanted to get a couple of things out to you as soon as I could. I'm going to be leaving tomorrow for Hawaii, and I wanted to share a few tips and tricks with you before I take off. So first of all, I wanted to show you the kit as designed. So you got 9, if you were a subscriber this month, you got 9 cards total, 3 of each design. And the kit name is called Batter Up. So it's ballpark theme. When you open up your box, you actually have bubble gum to chew if you like bubble gum. I don't chew gum, but if somebody would like mine, they're welcome to it. I'll probably just give it to a grandchild or a niece or nephew. Anyway, so kind of fun. Let's talk a little bit about the cards. They're very easy, and the directions are fantastic. They have updated the directions. So when you open up your kit this month, and I'm hoping this is how they'll be going forward, you will see they're in color, and they're kind of step by step. There's not any writing. They are just super, super easy. Text. I'm so sorry. I hope I'm still showing up here. I got a text and I tried to make it go away. So give me a thumbs up if everything's still good on your side. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I absolutely love these directions because I am not a big direction follower, but the pictures were super easy and it made it really, my prep really easy. One of the things that I like a lot is that each card was broken down and it showed what pieces you needed to go with the card. So you could just set everything out and go to town basically. And then one of the things that I like a lot is it actually shows how to do the linen thread, or the, thank you, Lynn, twine. It actually shows you how to kind of twist it and then use a glue dot to attach it. So I'm really a fan of the directions this month. I hope you guys like them. And then always on the back are some alternate ideas, and then it shows you everything that was included in the kit. So I'm pretty excited about these directions, and the alternate projects are pretty darn cute too. Stampin' Up! Will come up with out with a video, and I'll post it as soon as they do, with actual directions on how to create the kit. But I think with these directions, you won't really need that video. So you got the ingredients to make the 9 cards. And then you got a Night of Navy ink spot. And we got a pretty nice sized stamp set this month. And it's got some nice, really big greetings in it, some different things. So this is a ballpark themed kit, but you can really do a lot of other things with this if you can think out of the box a little bit. And then we got a whole bunch of like brother and mom and friend and son. So we got a lot of different words that we haven't had before, or we haven't had for a long time. And I am going to show you a little trick. So one of the words that we have on our stamp sheet this month is grandpa. And I don't have any living grandpas anymore. So I was looking at that, and then I was like, oh, I wish I had grandson, because I have lots of grandsons, and I could really use grandson. So you know what I did? I cut the P and the A off of grand, and so that's laying right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I just cut that off real carefully. So it's here so I can put it back together if I want. And then on my block, I put grandson. So I took the sun and then I just placed it as quickly, and I actually trimmed around that a little bit too so that they'd lay out really nicely. So now I've got grandson. So that might be a solution for some of you. I know a lot of you guys have grandchildren too, and that might help you out. So when you do that, here's one of the finished cards that they have designed. Then you have grandson. So you can think about doing that if you would like, if you need to have that. But you could do that probably for some other things too. This card is just so cute and it goes together so easy, you guys. I love these little red dots and the little yellow dots and the card base and the lined envelope. Oh, and then we got this. Oh my gosh, can you tell I'm excited? I'm such a freak. So we got this cute little ball cap and I just grabbed that with the Night of Navy ink and inked it up and stamped that in the corner of the envelope. So that makes a really cute presentation. All right, so here's another one, and I just used the grandson because that's what I'm going to use the most of this card kit for. And again, my little baseball cap there. And then here you go. This can be for the mom too, because they put mom in there. So there's lots of baseball moms out there, and they're the best, you know, because they're the ones that get the kids to practice, get our grandchildren to practice, get our nieces and our nephews to practice. So they deserve some cards too, don't they? And then I thought these would be really good if you do have kids playing on teams right now, to make cards for your coaches and the other volunteers. You know, it takes a lot to get those teams to the games and to their practices and organizing and coaching and all that stuff. So they deserve some cards too. So there's lots of things that if you think a little bit out of the box that you could do with these. But anyway, so those are my 3 ideas. Those are the cards designed pretty much as the kit was meant to be used. So I did go out of the box a little bit with one of mine. So I took some of the pieces off of here and off of here, and I came up with this card. And I have a brother, so I thought this would be a really cool card to give to him. And he's got 2 daughters, so he's dealing with sports issues and things like that as well. So that I just doctored up a little bit to send to my brother. I did back these up with some Night of Navy cardstock. And if you don't have that, you could just use the white. And this, if you don't have any dies or circle punches, you could fussy cut the hat. So even if you don't have those tools, there's ways to come up with this. I will post a picture of this in the alternate file for November, or for May. And then again, I stamped the little cap there. So those are my ideas for you. I want to give a shout out to my niece and my nephews, Gabby, Cash, and Gabe. I actually sent them this kit this month. They live in Tennessee, and this is my sister Michelle's family, and they're big ball players, and my sister Michelle loved to help get them to their ball games and their practices, and then she just loved being there for their games. And when I saw this kit, it just really touched my heart. My sister and I used to do our paper pumpkins together quite a bit, and she would have loved to have done this kit to give to kid cards to her grandsons. But anyway, so I wanted to make sure they got the kit, and that I thought they could use them for their dad for Father's Day and his birthday, and their mom for her birthday, and their grandpa because he helps with getting them to the games, as well as their coaches. So Paper Pumpkin is a great gift. So just want to give you, I do have some new subscribers this month, so I want to give a couple tips out for them, and then I'll finish up. So you do have all the adhesives that you need in the kit. They sent dimensionals to you, and they sent glue dots, so you don't need any adhesives. And one thing that's kind of cool about the directions this time is they actually told you where to put the dimensionals and the glue dots. In case you didn't know that, I actually don't feel like most of us need help with that, but I thought that was kind of cute to be included in the directions. So you have all the adhesives you need. If you were a new subscriber, you got a D-size block, so that's in there. Hang on to that. If you decide to subscribe for next month, then you will need your D-size block for next month. They only send that to you one time. And then your spot, it's going to come in like this. So this is a spot from a previous month. I just want to show you how I open mine. I don't take the lid completely off. I just use a pair of sharp scissors or an X-Acto knife, and I go in and I cut the label, and then the lid doesn't get lost. And ink spots should be stored upside down when you're not using them, and you want to keep them away from heat, extreme cold, sunshine, extreme hot. They like to live like we do, comfortably. And then they should always be stowed upside down. Okay, I think that is it on the kit tips and ideas. So there will be a Paper Pumpkin Possibilities blog hop. We are going to run 1 week late this month. So that will actually be June 1st. And the reason why we're running late is about half of the team is going to be in Hawaii. And like I said, my kit just arrived today. So there wasn't enough time for us to prepare. So it'll be 1 week late, June 1st. Watch for that. There'll be lots of good ideas. If you are a subscriber to my blog, flyingstamper.blogspot.com, you'll get an email when we go live, and then you'll be able to hop through and see all of the ideas. The upcoming kit for June is called, and you have a little flyer in your box if you got the kit, is called Expressions in Color. And it looks really, really, really pretty. Couple different little tips on that. It looks like they spread the ink out, so it might be kind of a watercolory thing. But what's really cool about this kit is it's going to have 2 Stampin' Spots and all the other stuff that we get. So it is a 9-card kit. The kits are all occasion themed. So it'll be similar to this month in that it will be 3 of each design. So 9 cards total, 3 of each design to be used for all occasions. It does include 2 ink spots, and it coordinates with one of the Designer Series papers in the new annual catalog called Expressions in Ink. So if you came to my virtual class and you looked at product display this weekend, you got to see this beautiful paper. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the paper here, since not everyone was able to do that. So look at that paper. It's got some gold sparkle in it. So there's the one side. I love this side. So it's watercolory. Lots of gold in this piece. It's got some of the new in colors in it. My favorite, the pale papaya and the soft succulent and the evening evergreen. If you're not familiar with our Designer Series paper, it really is beautiful, and it's always double-sided. So if you don't like one side, you'll more than likely like the other side, so it's very useful. There's that pale papaya. Ooh, so pretty. And this is kind of the splash that they're teasing us with right now. And here's the other side of it. Okay, so that's the paper. So that gives us some idea of what we're going to be getting. If you would like to get that kit, make sure that you're subscribed by June 10th. If you are a new subscriber, you got a really great deal for May. Kits go back to the normal pricing next month. It's $22 plus your local tax. So mine runs around $23.80 or something like that a month. It's going to depend on what your tax says. Not under 25, 24 something or other if your tax is high. And if you don't have any tax, it'll just be 22. So there's no shipping or anything like that. So that's really a great deal when you think about it. 9 cards for around $24. All right, I hope everyone is doing well. Stay safe. And I will see you next month. If you have any questions or you need any help, just let me know. Thanks so much. Take care.